Welcome back to Insight. We're here with Aging and In-Home Services of Northeast Indiana. Beth, we were just talking about caregiver stress, and why is it so important that we reduce the stress of caregivers?
Absolutely. So there's, a personal and then a more global approach to this answer. Personally, if you can help to support this caregiver in their role, that extends the period of time when this care recipient can stay in home and community-based settings. And in 99% of the people who we are working with, they are in homes, whether it's in the care recipient's original home or if they moved in with their loved one. So by helping the caregiver, we can then extend their ability years-wise to be able to care for that person in their home and equip them with tools. In more of a global approach, the cost of care in an institution far exceeds the cost of supporting a caregiver in their own home. And additionally, the increasing numbers of individuals suffering from dementia also means an increase in costs. And by 2050, costs to Medicare and Medicaid will increase nearly 500% to what it is now. So there are a lot of facets that are included with this.
That's a lot of money for sure. There is an Indiana plan for Alzheimer's disease and related dementia too, right?
Yeah. So the Indiana Plan for Alzheimer's Disease and Related Dementias was a task force convened by the General Assembly to illustrate why it was imperative that Indiana have a plan for addressing Alzheimer's. And Aging and In-Home Services has taken a part in assisting with this role by providing the community-based support that caregivers need, and we can provide supportive services and just help that care recipient stay where they are. And you can see by those numbers, it's really it's crazy how many hours and how much money that caregivers provide in unpaid care.
Absolutely. Todd, as a family caregiver specialist, which is your role, can you talk or walk us through the process and how people receive these services, these supportive services?
Sure. So if someone is out there and they're thinking that they would like some assistance, family caregiver assistance, then they could call our resource center. And after they call them, they'll talk to the person on the phone, and they'll walk them through the assessment and talk to them about what their needs are and what their loved one's needs are, the person receiving the care, the person with dementia. After that, I'll go out into the home and talk to them in more detail and talk to them about those stress factors and symptoms of depression and anxiety, and we'll develop a plan of how to best address that through providing services such as respite, connecting them with other resources in the community, and we'll develop that plan right there in their home. It takes about 2 hours to do, maybe a little bit less. And then I will call them after we set up that plan and it gets implemented. I'll call them regularly after that and make sure that that's still meeting their needs.
It's important that people understand that it's not intimidating at all. It's very low key, not.
Right.
It's not formal, I guess is what I'm like. It's very informal.
Right. I ask a lot of health-related questions, but it's all geared towards helping them meet their needs and providing the best care they can for their loved ones. And I think it's pretty successful.
Absolutely. Well, that first phone call is probably the hardest thing for people to do. But once they make that call, you can get things going, and you become a team. I guess that's what I mean. You become a team.
Once you call in, the case manager answering the phone is going to walk you through the whole process. They're going to tell you what information they're looking for, and you'll be able to follow their lead, and we'll help you throughout the entire process. Sure.
Well, we're going to talk some more about the number of people with dementia and how it's affecting so many people. I can't think of anyone that I don't know that's not affected by it. We'll be right back.